profit organization. And
How much is this
safety
going to
our
cost
first
to put in the
priority.
non-slip pads, Mr. Rick Cardo?
We'll call it part of your first year free membership.
Well, that sounds like it's too
'Cause-
good of a deal to be true, and I'm sure it probably is. So you said you'll install those tonight?
Yeah, I think I can just have them installed tonight and have them done by morning, and then when you
Fucking
wake up in the
non-slip
morning, you can come
pads.
back for inspection. Make sure they're to your liking, and then by that time, I should have your glorious, spectacular, shining certification plaque on the wall for all of your customers to see.
Well, I'd better drum up that 25% business. So I'll go ahead and I'll even pay for the first year, so I'll be covered for 2 years. Because we have had
Excellent,
a
my
couple
friend.
of... Well, I mean, if I'm already covered, can I be dropped if, say, someone drowns? And I have had a couple of problems in the past with several of my... See, there's a lot of elderly here in Bryn Shander, and sometimes they go off they, they go off into the deep end and they just go under and never come back up. And then a couple days later we usually find them and they're floating face down. But I mean, that's not my fault. I mean, I'm just trying to provide them a service to where they can get squeaky clean.
As long as you follow all the code regulations, including these non-slip pads, which I will install, you will not be liable to the WBCC for any accidents that occur. Of course,
that includes the elderly drowning. Is there any extra policies that I could purchase as well? Or?
Well, we are actually in the process of offering insurance policies. It hasn't been quite worked out yet, but if you want to be the first in,
That's possible. I'll give you 10 gold. And we'll say that I'll register. I'll get my free year. Don't forget my free year now, Mr. Rick Cardo. I get my free
Absolutely.
year. I'll give you 3 years worth, so that would be 6 gold. And then I'll give you the extra 4 gold for insurance maybe for a little while.
that sounds agreeable, my friend.
That's good. Because I usually have to pay out several hundred gold every time one of these old geezers dies. And then when they die, there's a cleanup process. They usually, poop everything out of them. So I have all these candy bars floating in the pool and all this. And it's just an ugly situation. Sort of
That
like
sounds
that movie
agreeable, my friend.
Caddyshack. Have you ever seen that? Have you ever seen Caddyshack? Where the turd's kind of floating around with the shark noise? Dun dun. It's kind of like that.
You've got to deal with Ricardo.
All right, so what do you need from me? If I... Oh my goodness.
Oh, and by the way, I'll key to the bathhouse so I can get in to perform this
You're
work
going to
tonight
need
after
my
you close.
key? Oh my gosh. Well, I close at sundown, so I've only got 1 key. So how about you just... How about you meet me here at closing time, and then I'll give you the key then.
Okay, that sounds agreeable.
Or, here, just take the key now.
Okay.
I'll forget about it. So
thank
he
you.
takes the key off of his ring, and he says, "This is the Master Skull key. It will open everything, even the private stalls."
Don't worry, have no worries, my friend. By the time you wake up tomorrow morning, everything will be taken care of, and you'll have your giant, shiny WBCC plaque, and you'll be on your way to mega profits.
I don't know how the fuck this got started.
Have we about made it to this bathhouse by now?
And then I'm gonna leave once I'm finished.
Okay,
Get
so
rid of
Bump into
the-
you as you're leaving.
I'll get rid of the I'll get rid of the Navan disguise.
stay in
Well,
disguise.
not rid of, but put it away back in my kit, and
Alright.
head back to the inn.
All right,
Up
so
to
as
town,
you're
I'll sneak into the outhouse at the end.
as you're heading back, you run into the rest of the group that's heading towards the bathhouse.
Oh, hey guys. Just needed to go. Forgot some equipment I needed.
Man, that was a long bathroom trip, Rigby.
Yeah, I tell you, don't go in that one for a while.
Right. Nothing to do with this huge structure behind you that looks like it's meant for bathing, right? Yeah. Nothing at all to do with that, right?
Oh, no. Although I could use a bath after that.
Oh. Oh my God.
Well, the rest of the folks have gone to find that damned Woods woman, so I guess we should meet up with them and
Woods woman.
make our way back to our inn for the evening.
I say to Nix, he doesn't want to get in the bathhouse if I have been there.
Nobody wants to follow you in the shitter, Krusk. I mean, that's established.
Yeah, you go last, Krusk.
Exactly. In the bath and in the toilet.
You talk about experience, Nix.
Well, I've had all the olfactory experience I can take from being around you. Thank you very much.
Oh, mercy.
So, Rick, I assume your business, whatever it was, is done. We can meet up with the rest at the marketplace.
Yeah, I feel a lot lighter now, so let's carry on.
Yeah, there's a spring, a noticeable spring in your step, friend. A twinkle in your eye, too, if I might add.
All right, so Krust, give me a perception check, please, as you're strolling through town with the others, going from the seedy tavern, the Northlook, to the squeaky clean bathhouse. Then I guess you guys are heading to the inn. Give me a perception check in the tower. Oh, very nice. So Krusk, as you're heading through the town, on several occasions you have seen people looking at you as you're walking by and kind of look away. You know, and you are part of the Zentrum, so you can also see, you know, markings along the way that there is a Zent organization presence here within Bryn Shander. Thank you, miss, for the follow. Appreciate it.
Like, at first I'm like, yeah, making just casual talks with Nix and the rest of the group, but like, the more we go towards the market, the more you see me looking around and looking around.
Yeah, and you know, it's like you see people as you look over towards someone, they're kind of looking at you and following you, and then they just kind of look around and start picking their nose and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's like they're looking at me, and then the moment I make eye contact, it's like, like just if they are just casual looking towards the sky, and I'm like, I'm starting to find it more and more strange.
So do you leave any markings as well? As you know, as you can see that there are several agents here, because it's sort of like a mark on a board or a mark on a pole in one of the kiosks in the marketplace that you're walking through. You can see a couple of like symbols that are kind of real quick etches that are on the side. You know, like on the side of maybe one of the kiosks or on one of the poles.
I'm just like, I think whenever we go towards the public billboard or so, I'm going to make a mark there.
Okay, sounds good. You make your mark. So you guys eventually make it over
I will
to.
be around the East Gate in the evenings. That's something like that. Let's say something like that.
Very nice. I like that. So everybody else that's looking for Vivian, you guys find Vivian in the marketplace.
Vivian. There she is, Draven. I see her. Where are you going, Vivian?
I've been sitting here since last night.
Well, this probably not. Probably you want to stick with the group, I think, right?
Didn't we just get here this morning?
Well,
We've been here
I
for
remember
several hours.
They were closing up shop when she got into the marketplace.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we had a little discontinuity. It's okay.
And you guys were partying all night in the tavern, so.
Oh, okay, all right. I must have been out of my fucking gourd. I might have got a hold of one of them barmaids or something.
Oh, Vivian, did you find anything interesting in the market?
Relix found a couple mice.
Ah, no, delicious, I'm sure. Well, come on, let's find the rest of the group.
I found seagull stew.
Oh my god!
Is gold a lot of money here?
Kind of, yeah. I mean, it's a fair amount. That'll be spending money for about a week for most people.
Oh, okay. Good.
As she asked that question, it's kind of looking at her suspiciously, like, "Why do you ask?"
Oh, there was a homeless lady, and I gave her one.
Ah, that was very kind of you.
Many? No, that is very, very generous of you. It's good to see a good heart do good things.
I'm like looking at Rigby and Nix. I'm like, really? So much?
I guess we're just now. They can see Krust's towering figure on the other side of the marketplace. So.
Just be very
There,
careful
I can
here
see
in town.
Crust
Vivian,
over
with
there.
who you
He's right
give money
there.
to.
Ah, that's Francis' sake. Ah.
The Yeti trappers is getting excited seeing Krusk walking through.
Right.
he's getting his weapons ready. There's another one on the horizon, boys.
Crust, don't wear white around here.
Yeah,
Right?
the complete team set now with Krust, right?
Right.
I'm not wearing white, and if someone tries to do something, yeah, will
Yes,
not
old
end
Vivi.
good for them.
What you been hiding at? And found a tree somewhere in this market?
I've been sitting here all night. I turned around and you're gone, so I stayed here and I looked at the sky and the snow.
Why did you turn around? You were following right behind this woman.
Because I saw
Whoa,
something
Nick.
pretty.
Well, she could have frozen to death, Krusk. I know she likes the woods and the outdoors, but this is harsh territory. I don't even think
You
you've ever
don't
been in
have
this
to
sort of
yell
weather.
at me.
Now,
Oh,
Alright.
everything's fine, Nix. Don't worry about it. We're back
I
together.
say to Nick, harsh
You're
maybe,
frozen to death. I mean, seriously.
harsh maybe for some city people,
Make sure you hang around us, Vivian.
but like
You're not
for
used to the
someone
city.
who's been outdoors all the time, it's maybe not that. She is maybe a little bit hardened against gold.
Well, for Francis' sake, Draven, did you guys find that signboard or job board or whatever it was the sheriff was speaking?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh,
So I'll kind of go up to it, Dave, and kind of start looking over the pieces of paper and.
look here, Rigby,
And,
there's a wanted sign for our friend. Apparently, news travels even
my.
this far up towards the spine of the world.
There is a wanted poster for finding Navon, and this is one of the older posters that you guys had seen back when you were in Phandalin, and there's a couple of other small jobs. One of the old maids needs some help with fixing a roof. There's also some stuff on hunting some wolves. There's also needs a fisherman. They're going for steelhead trout. Of course, those are
Whoa.
the main one of the main
Anybody
commodities.
here know
of
how
the-
to fish? Francis, you look like the fishing type.
No. There's some guy at the temple of Draven's place. One of his fellows, very into fishing apparently.
Is
But
Tyr
not
some
me,
sort of
not
god
me.
of fish or something?
I suppose that fishing is in his domain. Or so.
Some
that
people
right?
just like to relax fishing. Unfortunately, Francis said
No,
doesn't
he
like
was-
to fish apparently.
Draven, that man was strange. Just admit it.
I find all
I
Tyrians
have
strange,
nothing
though, Francis.
against
That's
fishing
just a personal
or-
foible.
Yeah. I don't think it had to do with his religion or anything. I don't know. Maybe he was possessed.
By some fish spirit.
I think he
Yeah,
might have
exactly.
been looking for friends
some kind
too.
of awkward, a very lonely man, and I kind of give him the look. Tried to get me out on his fishing boat. You know what I mean?
Whoa, okay, all right. Okay, Fredo.
They have that kind of.
That kind of look.
Yeah, exactly.
What kind of look?
Let's not even. Let's don't.
It
let's
doesn't.
don't
It
sully
doesn't
her
matter,
mind
Vivian.
with our
It's
thoughts
fine.
here.
It's fine.
I want to get separate with you, boy. Look.
Oh my God! Yes, that look.
There you
The
go.
look the male deer gets when it's rutting season, Vivian. If you follow that train of thought.
The big stag.
Exactly. The man, by fishing, he was actually, sharpening his horns against a tree, metaphorically speaking.
Now,
Hey!
there's no need to malign the acolyte. He was merely being friendly to you. There's no
He
need to
was
slander
being
him.
quite strange. I don't mean to slander. You're right, Raven. But he was just an odd fellow, is all. We'll just leave it at that.
All of a sudden,
Well,
Francis
up here in this frozen wasteland, one could go a bit boggily.
I suppose there's a dearth of women around here.
you can hear, hey, there are the adventurers! There are the adventurers! So the guy that's selling the Yeti cloaks and,
Who's this?
he's walking, he's got cloaks and coats over both of his arms as he's got his arms open coming towards you, Frantisek. These must be the rest of your friends!
Gosh. Yes.
Oh.
Yes, they are.
So do we
How
have
are
a
you,
deal?
sir?
Oh, I'm wonderful,
What-
especially now
what
that I get
deal?
to see you again.
Oh,
Well, and you can see this guy. He has a bunch of coats and cloaks draped over his arms. What? How about those Yeti fur cloaks we were just talking about a little while ago? All of you could use one of these. You could all look identical. And you could look like you're in an organization together. How about it? 15 gold apiece.
Why would you
I-
do
deal of the day.
that? And then she
I-
cries even harder.
No, these are Yeti Oh, jeez.
Yetis. They're made out of the hunts,
Tell her-
the spoils.
Tell her
that
they're
we
made of yarn.
Hunted
Tell her they're made of yarn.
Yetis.
You had to
Yeti.
bring her through here, guys.
Why is this girl crying?
It's okay. It's okay.
all I said was Yeti
she is
fur
on
and-
friendly terms with the Yeti race, my friend. It's
Well,
not
it's-
slight,
Well,
this
this is Yeti yarn.
just shut
This is
up.
not Yeti. It's Yeti yarn made to look like real Yeti fur, but yeah, 15 gold apiece, and he puts.
Well, taking
he-
that into account, 15 gold sounds a bit steep for a Yeti.
He takes all of these and he hands them to Rathgar, and he-
real Yeti coat,
Yeah, he takes all of these coats and he hands them to Rathgar, and he says, "Oh, these, just 1 second, fine man." As he takes one of the cloaks and he whisks it around, and he puts it around Vivian, and he says, there, little one. There. Isn't this nice Yeti yarn? This isn't real Yeti. It's Yeti yarn. Isn't this a nice cloak? Doesn't it keep you warm? Hmm?
Then she
Dave.
cries even harder
Oh,
because she knows
jeez.
why.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, fine. They're Yetis. I killed them. And he takes his cloaks and he runs off. And I'm going to kill more, too.
What was all that about?
It's just a guy desperate for a sale, I suppose.
Team Yeti cloaks? What's
We could
nonsense?
all have matching cloaks.
He thought we'd look all dashing, all arrayed in his Yeti cloaks.
Well,
and
we
I
already.
wanted to sell them for 15 gold a pop, which
You can all go to hell now.
Oh. No, well,
Think
we
of a bit-
already have the Team Draven and the Dragon Slayer T-shirts anyway.
Right. We had those printed up at the shop in the last one.
So there's our team shirt.
All
Out
right.
of character, we have
That's what
a
they call the
mascot.
hard sale there.
You need a Yeti mascot. That's what you need in Brinchander.
I'll hand my handkerchief to Vivian. seeing
One of
she's
them
crying.
little fake
Thank
mechanical Yetis from World of Warcraft, the little mechanical Yeti that would follow you around. You know what I'm talking about, Frantisek. You're a big wild fan.
No, I've never played WoW.
Really? I thought I saw you playing World of Warcraft on
Nope.
Wow.
Raven.
Oh, World of Tanks.
No,
Maybe.
World of Warcraft. Not
Nope,
World of Tanks.
not me.
Okay.
The Raven and who was the other? Tyr and who was the other guy I saw playing it?
So, Krusk here says something about fixing a roof. You know your way around a shingle, my friend?
What do you mean?
I don't
The
know that
job board
he
here says something
uses
about
those
fixing a
kind of
roof.
hammers. I mean, there's hunting wolves. I suppose that'd be kind of fun.
We
You
can
think
do
he'd use
some
his
hunting.
battle hammer to probably nail the pikes in? Maybe
Probably.
I mean, he'd
Or-
smash the
orcs
beams
live
of the
in
roof.
some
you
sort of
know.
fashioned domicile.
If I would go on a roof,
He'd fall right
I think there
through.
would be
Fucking
I think there
acrobatics
would be
check in
more
2
holes-
seconds, Frantisek.
More holes for me trying to get the nails in than.
Hey, look at this listing, Crust. They're looking for a barbarian to sit in their dunk tank here.
Oh, Rigby, you just wrote that up. That's not a real listing, and I'll pull that
And
down.
look, it's even got the seal of approval for the town council on it, Rigby. If this is your work, it's primo stuff.
The master of
Oh
deception.
my God, Rigby, really?
Well, look, it's right here.
You can disguise me maybe as a barbarian and go sit in it.
I don't think he has the build for it, Crust. Oh, a disguise can only go so far, my friend.
Yeah, I don't think I could sell that one.
Strap a few pillows around yourself and
I
you're
got those
fine.
inflatable sumo suits or some shit.
No, those old pillows full of feathers that like make you.
Yes, an
Look at
Aarakocra
you are.
barbarian, right? That'd work.
It's funny just listening to you guys banter one back
Dave,
and forth
anything-
with one another. It's awesome.
Anything else interesting on the job board?
No, nothing, not much. Just an old maid named Marge that needs a roof fixed. Just some basic hunting stuff. Nothing that that you guys would really be interested in doing. Nothing that would actually pay either. Not for a
Yeah.
hardy adventurer like yourself,
Like, well, guys, I feel like we're supposed to be here, but I don't know what we're supposed to be doing.
I
just
could
kinda
eat
shake my
after
head.
crying.
There, Vivian. You'll be all right.
You guys want to head over to the inn then?
Two.
Get in at the inn over there, the Gelden Stags. Inn?
I did that marking them, but I don't know if someone else has noticed it to me. I mean, from the group, me marking. Like,
I would have just assumed you were vandalizing something. Yeah, wouldn't really care.
No, you can do it conspicuously. The Zentrum organization has taught you to do that inconspicuously,
Yeah.
Krusk. All right, so you guys get over to Gelden Stag's Rest. The human woman invites you in. She actually takes your coats for you and whatnot. At Gelden Stag's Rest, she introduces herself as Myrtle, and she says, "Oh, your coats are really nice, but did you see that there's a Yeti fur merchant that's in the market square?
Don't
He's
start
selling
about
Yeti
it.
fur coats." Oh, you've already met him? Oh, yeah.
I saw those. They were very beautiful.
Yes, yes, they are a
Oh
very
my
nice cloak.
God.
They keep you
Well,
warm.
Yetis are very beautiful creatures.
Oh,
Oh,
jeez.
oh, yes.
don't
But they-
start about it, please.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I must have struck a nerve. I'm sorry. Well, anyways, my name is Myrtle. Nice to meet all of you. Ooh, I can
Hello, Myrtle.
smell the. I can
Nice
smell
to meet
the
you, Myrtle.
pipe weed and alcohol just billowing out of all of your mouths. So it seems like you guys might need rooms. Sheriff Markham has told me that I should be expecting some guests. So I do have rooms for all of you. They're not very fancy. I hope he told you. The rooms are small, but they are accommodation. They have a stool, a chamber pot, so at least you don't have to go outside in the cold. And then in each room there's 2 cots. And I have just enough rooms to fit all of you in them. So, oh, by the way, you all are the ones that were from Nightstone, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
That's correct.
That's right.
I have a message for you as well. It just arrived last night. How fortunate
From
for you.
whom?
I'm no eavesdropper. I'm not going to open up your mail for you. Okay, so as she goes behind her counter, there's some slots that have some papers and stuff, and she's looking through them. Oh, here it is. Here it is. And then she hands it to you guys. And when you look at it, whoever has it, it has a wax seal on it. And it has.
I'm going to take a look at the wax seal and see if I recognize the crest or the emblem. So when it's opened up, I just want to make sure I've got that in my mind.
Yeah, there is an N on the actual the stamp that actually
Okay.
spread the wax. There's an N on it. But no, this is nothing that you've ever seen before, Francisek. Not even in your studies.
Okay, well, I'll pull it open and see what it is. I imagine the rest of the group kind of gathers around, looks over my shoulder, and
Sure.
what does it say?
So it says, "Greeting, adventurers. You are cordially invited to a get-together where a business proposition will be presented to you." And then it gives you like a map in Bryn Shander, and it has a name. And the name that is on there is Niklox. So it's Niklox, Niklox. And Niklox has invited you to a business proposition here in Bryn Shander. There's a map that is put inside of this letter as well, with the location, the date, the time, and this is everyone is required to attend. There could be riches for everyone.
So I'll ask our proprietor if she's ever heard of Niklox.
Very lucrative business proposition. She says, "I've never heard of Niklox before."
And then I'll show her the
He's
map
never
and
stayed
say,
here at the inn.
I'll show her the map and say, well, do you know anything about this building here?
I think that's an old tavern. It's a very small tavern. I think it's a 2-story tavern. I can't remember the name of it.
Well, I guess we'll have to go and find out for ourselves.
Okay.
What's the time for this meeting, Dave?
Dinner time.
Dinner time, okay.
Yeah, we will
And
give
about
you,
how long until dinner time?
You got several hours or so.
Well, let's put down our gear and get ourselves settled, and then head over to this meeting. Looks promising, I guess.
It's rather dubious, if you ask me, there, Francis. Who knew we were coming here, and who knew we would be at this location?
Well, the
seems a
sheriff.
bit,
The sheriff did. We kind of told him, didn't we?
Yeah.
And if
when
someone
we were coming here, we arrived all of a sudden, and this is one day. The next day, we have this.
How long does it take a note to go from across town in this place? I don't see anything suspicious about this.
Okay, all right.
But let's be on our guard. You bring your weapons or what have you.
Yeah, and there's like some symbolage and stuff that's on the paper too, kind of like making a border around the page. So and then it has all the text in the middle. You know what I mean? You're cordially invited to
Can I
this.
look at the paper for a moment as I ask Vansek?
If it's got all that on it, it must be someone with money.
Yeah, he asked you for the paper,
asked
Francis.
Yeah.
I don't think he can
The rest
hear
of the
us.
paper, yeah.
I think his
I'm
wife,
sorry, guys.
I think his wife's
I'm
yelling
sorry.
at him. Get off that goddamn computer! Quit playing Dungeons and Dragons! I'm gonna divorce you.
It was my daughter. She had a question for me.
Okay.
Sorry,
I'm
guys.
gonna
what was
take
that?
this brand new house. I'm taking it.
If I could see the paper.
Oh yeah, here you go,
Sorry.
Crust. Don't eat it. Just
I won't eat it. I'm looking if I see any
Stop
symbolage
talking about
of.
food. Me and Relix are hungry.
I'm looking if I see anything Saturn related on like a symbol or.
You sure
markings.
do. It seems like this is probably written by a Zent agent.
Oh shit.
I don't I don't know. I say
You don't know what, Crust? What's the problem with it? I kind of
Crust thinks it's a bit
snatch it
shady
back.
here.
I say it is full of sand symbolage.
Oh. Well,
Let me look at that.
aren't
I
you
kinda
as in?
snatched it out
What's
of
the
there.
problem?
Yeah.
What
You
gets
know-
your eyes, Nix, is very lucrative business proposition.
Exactly. Well,
Well,
does it smell
Crust-
perfume today?
Crust, let me ask you, the Zentarum, they're you know,